It's like Earth's gonna have some bridesmaids. Yes, I was gonna say that. So then I didn't sound gay. Because I am, kinda. Anyways, lesbian, was that me coming out? Yes, let's get into this before things get awkward. Let's get into this. Cowbells!
Crouched down everywhere, it's kind of like a pain,
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I really enjoyed our date. It was quite fun.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I know you're going through some stuff, but
Go on, say I love you
always here if
again.
you need to talk or vent or anything.
Sure.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing's the matter, Earth. I'm just... going through it.
I know. And hey, if you don't want to go through it alone, I'm always here. Just give me a text if you need me.
Right.
Well, be careful when you go back, by the way. I don't know if that Blood Moon fellow's still gonna be around or anything, so, just be careful. That's all.
Yeah, I will.
Great. Thank you, again, for everything.
Yeah, of course. Problem.
I love you.
Love you too.
I got what I asked for! I got what I asked for! Give me more! Give me more of these two!
Going through it, so... grief is pretty hard to manage, I read it in a little quote once, where, grief is like waves, like in an ocean. Sometimes there are big waves, and sometimes there are small waves. And, no matter how much time it passes between the event, and, if it's years from now or whatever, sometimes big waves will come and it'll, make you stumble. But since it's just kind of happened, it's kind of harder to do.
That is the perfect metaphor I heard. It's the most perfect metaphor I hear for grief. And the fact that I didn't bother to pick that up and start psychoanalyzing grief, I now am going to punch myself. No, not punch myself. I'm going to slap myself in the face. Ow.
It's kind of harder to deal with, I guess. Get fortified against. I don't know. But whatever Monty needs, I'll always help him with that. Well, I should get things ready for... Wow, you startled me.
Hi, Nebula.
Didn't mean to startle you. You're Earth, right?
You're beautiful.
Yes, that's me. Nice to,
Wow, gay simp mode. Yeah, she's beautiful and has a beautiful name. I'm sorry.
meet you. I don't think we've met before.
I don't think we have either. My name is Nebula. I'm sure Lunar or Taurus or Castor have mentioned me at some point.
Yes, they've mentioned you. I didn't really,
Come
I
on!
heard about you and stuff. All that good things.
I'm sure it's not good things you've heard about me.
Well, I've heard things about you. I don't draw conclusions from what I've heard, though.
Oh
I've
my
learned a
goodness, I
lesson from
love
that.
her.
So, yeah, what can I help you with? If you're looking for Lunar, he's not here yet.
I'm not looking for Lunar. If I wanted to go to Lunar, I'd go find him. I can do that,
I had
I
no idea.
loved a little bit of flame
This is all new to
above
me.
her head.
I know now. Anyway, well, I just thought I'd get to know you a bit more. See, what you're like.
What I'm like?
Yes.
Can you get to see how I'm like, please?
See, I know what, Lunar is like. And I'm sure you're aware of the, fact that if Lunar shows to be a threat, then
Then you will get rid of him. Yes, I've been informed of that. And, to be honest, there's not much I can really do about that, is there? Because you guys seem like supreme beings, and I cannot really go up against supreme beings, It kind of makes me feel small and insignificant in that regard, but,
How do you feel about us humans? You're robots. You are awesome. Us humans are insignificant.
quite right. Seems like you're taking this quite well.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. This is kind of a lot for me to handle, but I don't know. There's a lot more things that I've gone through, like there was a portal in, the ball pit in the daycare. There was, an evil animatronic that had a star. I'm sure you've heard of that. I think you would have heard of that.
I have heard of it, yes. It is shocking. It is a lot for you to probably go through as a normal person, so. Fair play, fair play. But I want to know more about you.
What is there you want to know about?
Well, anything, really. Just tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is Earth, as you know. I was created to be the best daycare attendant of all time, to be more of a motherly slash big sisterly figure, even though, I'm actually the little sister in every, of my entire family. But anyway, I have been programmed to deal with a lot of emergency situations. This one is, not part of that, beings from outer space. That's, out there. I don't think that was in my programming, other than it being like, stereotypical alien stuff. Anyway, I've also been programmed to deal with, like children with special needs. So yeah.
Okay, I didn't mean stuff like that. That's a lot of basic knowledge about you. I meant more of the other stuff, the deeper things. I heard you and Pollux have gotten along quite well. So why don't you tell me about yourself and how you managed to befriend them?
It's not too hard to make friends with people, especially Pollux, since we have a lot of things in common. I mean, Pollux really enjoys Earth, and I like a lot of the things on Earth. And I've introduced them to movies and dolls and Barbies. I think you would like Barbies. Maybe. There are some, new things.
I don't know if I'd... What are Barbies?
They're like dolls, like things kids play with.
Probably not, then. Sorry,
I love you even more now, Nebula. You're not a stereotypical woman. You are a warrior princess. You're my warrior princess. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Do you like movies?
I've heard of these things called movies before. What are they?
Oh, it's like, moving pictures, with sound, so it's like a book. I know you have books, so you know what books are, but it's like you can see it. And sometimes the adaptations from books to movies are kind of bad, but sometimes they could be really good or have different special takes on them.
Wow. That hit hard, because I actually love the adaptations. I'm sorry.
That is interesting, actually. I've never heard of movies before.
Well, I can introduce you to some. I don't know what kind of genres you're into. What kind of books are you into?
To be honest, I only read the book I've been given, to really read orders from. I don't really have anything I read for enjoyment, as I don't really have the time to do that.
But if you had to read for enjoyment, you would probably say that you like...
What genres are there? I'm not sure.
Well, there's action, there's non-fiction and fiction, which is like fantasy and realistic. Probably not that way. And then
Truth and
there is biographies. That's good. It's like learning
Please
about
say
people's
action.
lives.
Please
That's
say
cool.
action.
That actually does sound interesting. Biographies.
Well, there's documentaries where you can learn a lot of...
I love her even more now. You need to watch Life on Our Planet on Netflix. That's amazing. Yes, they attack the children a lot, but it's beautiful.
things about different things.
Morgan Freeman,
there's
he
a
can just...
documentary I kind of like. It's a whole thing.
He's amazing.
It's a documentary series about historical, inventions, like the inventions of polyester. I don't know why that really struck a chord with me, but finding out it was very dangerous, for a long time, and the fires, it's interesting.
That does sound actually quite interesting. Well, yeah, I would say documentaries then would be a cool...
My first simp, I'm sorry,
movie to watch.
Well, how about this? How about I find some documentaries that you would enjoy, and then maybe we can watch them together? They can be quite long, so I hope you have some time.
I can figure that out. I wouldn't mind watching a few documentaries and learning new things.
Well, what kind of things
I
would you
can
like to
hear
learn
she's
about? I don't know
excited
if you're
in her
interested
voice.
in Earth. Maybe you're interested in smaller things, not about culture or anything, but how silly bands are made.
What are silly bands?
It's like a rubber band, but it's in silly shapes. So like an alligator, or like a Barbie doll, or like a high heel, like a shoe.
Where can I get that? I love those. I would love those.
That does sound actually rather intriguing. What? Okay. Sure. I wouldn't mind watching these documentaries and learning more about Earth things. If it interests Pollux, it should interest me, at the very least, since Pollux seems to find a lot of fascinating things and introduce them to me.
And you've never been to Earth before, I don't think.
Sure, yeah. I don't really take an interest in places I've gone to. I've mostly never had the time to learn more about it. Have a lot of jobs I must do.
Oh, I get that. You see, my job is usually, helping people sort out their emotions and their feelings, and it's kind of harder for me to separate that sometimes if people don't want help or if they want to not ask for help or anything, it's, it's okay to just take a step back. I don't know if that works in your situation at all,
You're not a missing schoolgirl.
She's therapying my
taking
girl.
time to yourself, because,
Therapizing her.
eventually everybody needs time to themselves and, finding things and hobbies that they enjoy. You don't have any hobbies at all?
Yay! It's finally!
My hobbies just include, work. Good to know, though, that, there is something out there for me, like documentaries and biographies. Though I must check out these biographies. Maybe if they have anything to do with these documentaries. Well, let me try reading first, and then see if movies will do.
Okay. Well, if you need any recommendations on biographies or anything like that, let me know. I'm sure you can manage, though. If you
And Frank. That one's a tearjerker.
go to any library, you should find a whole section of biographies or anything. And then we can watch documentaries together and talk about the fascinating things. A documentary I also like is historical fashion. I'm not sure if you'd be into that.
What?
Fashion. Historical fashion?
Yeah, like clothes people used to wear in the 1800s or the 1700s or way before that.
That does sound intriguing, since
It
I
is
mostly just
intriguing,
wear
but I don't
this.
need to fashion.
Well, I can't wear clothes, so I kind of relate to you on that front.
Yeah, I guess we do relate to that on that front.
She's
Sure, that sounds fun to watch too.
luckily Earth's taken,
About next
so
time I have a break, I come watch that with you.
nobody can get near my girl.
Sounds perfect. Just whenever you're available, I will block off some time or I will stop what I'm doing. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to have any girlfriends. I only have Pollux, and I don't know if they'll count because I know eventually they might have to leave. So I'm going to make use of all the time I have and make another girlfriend.
Girlfriend. That does sound nice. Friend. Sure, we're friends then.
Yay! Another girl
Yay!
repertoire. Sorry, I hope that was not weird for me to say.
No, not at all. I don't really have many friends. I just kind of work. It's my whole existence is work and relaying messages to other people. It's what I do.
Oh, that sounds tiring. Well, once you get a break, come let me know and we'll watch a nice documentary. Or we can watch a short one to get you into it and then a longer one to, really see if you like it.
Sure, that sounds nice. I should probably get going. I have a lot of things to do.
Oh, of course. Well, it was nice talking to you. I should get things ready for when Luna comes back from getting repaired.
Repaired?
Yeah, he kind of got injured while training.
Oh. Well, thanks for letting me know that.
Oh, sorry, am I tattling on somebody?
No, it's just some information I should be kept aware of. I'll talk to you later, Earth.
All right. Goodbye, Nebula. It was wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'll be off now.
Okay, goodbye. All right, now to get things ready for Lunar. And I hope I didn't tattle on anybody. Goodness, I should watch my mouth sometimes.
Yes!
I hope I didn't ramble about incessant things for over and over again, but all right.
Hey, at least you
Let's
talk
get
about interesting
the barrels
things.
at least out of the way.
That's nice. Should probably watch, make sure I don't get too close, but it is nice to at least make a friend. I don't really have any. Anyway, I should focus.
Nebula.
Yes, Taurus?
Taurus?
Can I ask what you're doing?
I'm a Taurus.
I was merely trying to gauge if this Earth person would be a threat to us, that's all.
Gage.
Yes.
Is that what you call it?
Well, they do spend a large amount of time with Lunar. I wanted to make sure they're a good influence, that's
Do
all.
not pester. Speak plainly.
Of course,
You were
So Taurus a girl.
gauging anything, were you?
I swear that is exactly how I started the interaction, just wanting to gauge if their intentions were pure, that is all.
And did you keep it like that? Need I remind you of your place, Nebula?
Of course not, sir. I am well aware.
Say it.
I am merely a messenger to you and the other astral bodies.
That is what you will remain as.
Of course, I understand.
Why does my star sign have to be so mean to my girl? Why?
Friendship that is soon to blossom. Crush it
What?
now.
I understand. I will not interact with them again in the future.
No. Do not be friends with them.
I understand, sir. I apologize for interrupting your busy day with this.
Do not step a toe out of line. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Good. Return.
Yes, I shall. Well, it was good while it lasted. I should get back to work.
Don't do that! Don't do that to me! Anyway, time for the review. 10 out of 10, just because Nebula exists. Yep. Please submit some questions for a Q&A, because it's going to be a 1-year anniversary for this channel. And that's what I need. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.